Hello, everyone, and good morning from Eit Health. My name is Jan-Philipp Beck. I'm the CEO of the organization, and I would very much like to welcome the entire audience, all of you joining us today from all over Europe, hopefully, maybe even globally, following this stream. The objective of the next hour is to introduce the new partners that are joining the Eit Health community. We want to welcome them. We want to give them the floor to introduce themselves. And of course, this should be the great kickoff also for many of you to engage with Eit Health and with the 14 new organizations that are joining us here today. So before we go into that, I would like to give you all a very brief introduction to Eit Health, who we are, what we want to achieve, and then you will learn about the 14 new partners that are joining us today. Just very briefly on the housekeeping for today, we are streaming this over social media. So if you have any questions, comments, or remarks, please use the commenting functions that the platforms offer to get in touch with us. So let's start with a brief introduction to Eit Health. Eit Health is a community of world-leading innovators from the health space. We are backed by the European Union, so we have a very stable and a strong partnership with the European Institute of Innovation and Technology that is a body of the European Union. Now we connect our partners across borders to strive for improving health in Europe through innovation, right? And we do that through different activities that span business, research, education and training, and of course, healthcare delivery to answer some of the great challenges that we're all facing in health and healthcare in Europe. So if we move to the next slides, there are three big goals that connect us in the community. And I think they also actually connect most of us that are active now in the health and healthcare sector. I think they're widely recognized and they are broad and ambitious. So on the one end, we want to strengthen European healthcare systems by advancing new innovations and help them to become more sustainable and resilient. We then want to promote better health for citizens and patients all over Europe. We want to deliver innovation that is of use and that improves people's health, that enables them also to manage their own health better. And finally, we want to contribute to a sustainable health economy to create an environment where innovation can flourish, where also new companies can grow, where the competitiveness of the sector is strengthened. If we move to the next slide. So we have created over the last 5 years of our existence a really strong network, and I'm proud that I'm here today with many of our regional managing directors who are in charge of managing our regional centers where our partners are clustering. So you see the key regions here that we are active all the way from Scandinavia, Ireland, the UK, Belgium, Netherlands, Germany, including actually also Switzerland and Austria, France and Spain. And then, of course, the InnoStars region, where we are maintaining strong regional innovation hubs to make sure that these emerging ecosystems are connecting with the rest of Europe. We are also spanning across and beyond Europe. So we maintain very strong connections to the United States, to Israel, which is very important, but also some activities to Latin America and to Asia. Now, if we move forward, these are our partners. Now, I think most of these logos, a very busy slide, speak for themselves. We basically have, I think, the key ingredients and the expertise needed that we require to bring health innovation forward. And if we move to the next slide, which is maybe a little bit easier to understand, if we break that down, we see that the industry is strongly represented from various sectors, pharma, medtech, digital, with the universities, of course, the research organizations, strong healthcare providers, payers, cities, regions, incubators, and clusters. And I'm very proud that 14 partners that we will introduce to you today will be reinforcing that network, not only with bringing greater geographical diversity, but also enriching our capabilities and with their assets, their experience, and their expertise. So with this being said, I think we can get started. A very good morning to Erik Forsberg. Erik, you're the Managing Director of Eit Health in Scandinavia. And I would like to hand to you to introduce our first new partner to us. Erik, here we go.
Thank you, Jan-Philip. It's a pleasure to be here, and I'm excited to present not only a new partner, but also a new country in Eit Health, and that is Finland. It is certainly not a new country when coming to organizations, companies that we have worked with before, but we have not had associate or core partners in Finland before, and I'm very excited about that. And one reason for that is if you look at the EU Innovation Scoreboard, Finland is coming up as the second most innovative country in the EU. And if we then zoom into regions, which might be more relevant, then as number one in EU comes the Helsinki region, which is the capital region of Finland up. And right here we have a new partner today, and that makes me very happy. And this is also the second largest employer in Finland. It's the Helsinki University Hospital, operating in about 23 hospitals in southern Finland. And we also, our connections in Helsinki University Hospital is also in the Comprehensive Cancer Center. That is also an excellent entrance point to this fantastic healthcare provider and payer. And with this new partner, the Scandinavian partnership, now have access basically to over half of the population in both Denmark, Finland, Estonia, and Finland. So this is exciting, and I'm very happy to welcome you, Katarina Peltola, at Helsinki University Hospital. Are you online, Katarina?
Yes. Yes. Many thanks for the kind words, Erik, and it's great to be here today. And evidently, we're really excited to join Eit Health, and have been really positively amazed about the interest and contacts we have already gotten. So great to be here. Thanks.
Thank you, Katrina. Good morning, and also very warm welcome from my side. Katrina, if we can briefly maybe focus also on your work and your priorities. I think specifically, as Erik also mentioned, you have strong competence in combating cancer. Cancer remains to be an enormous challenge. Also, the EU has identified it as their mission now for the Horizon Europe program to combat cancer. That's of course also a goal that Eit Health wishes to contribute to. I think you have enormous expertise here. Maybe you can share a little bit with us what the key contributions are that you would like to make, but especially also how you want to leverage this European collaboration in Eit Health, and what your goals are.
Yeah, thank you, Jan-Philip, and yeah, thanks for the introduction as well. I fully agree with you. Due to the increasing cancer incidence in Europe, we're really ahead of us an important challenge. And one of the goals within our ecosystem is, of course, to try to improve therapies, especially in such cancers that are hard to treat and refractory. And there truly remains an unmet need within that area. And one of our specific goals is to collaborate within clinical innovative trials, and in that way have an early access possibility for patients to innovative trials, but also moreover to even develop more customized methods of treatment or optimizing treatment selections, and in other words, delivering the right treatment to the right patient at the right time. And at our hospital, we also have a direct link to big data, which is one of our main goals. And as you're well aware, the hospital has great expertise in other fields beyond cancer, and that is one of our future prospects as well. So thank you. Great to be here.
Super, Katrina. Thank you so much. Very much looking forward to working with you. I know many partners in the Eit Health community very keen on engaging in the collaboration. Healthcare providers are super important component. Without you, we don't reach the patients actually. So fantastic to have you. Thank you very much, Katrina. Thank you, Eric, for facilitating the introduction. It's great. Now we move from the very north that we have now even further expanded into to the very south. And I'm happy to welcome Cristina Bescos, our Managing Director in Spain. And Cristina, I hand directly to you to introduce who will be joining us from Spain. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Jean-Philippe, and good morning to everybody who is listening. To introduce you to our new partner at Eit Health Spain. This is DKV Servicios, which is part of the DKV group and the Ergo overall insurance group, which is one of the largest insurance groups in Europe. In Spain, DKV covers a complete territory with a network of offices and medical services with more than 700 employees and 2 million customers. DKV has done a strong bet towards health, well-being, and especially digital health services. And in concrete, recently, DKV has made a firm commitment to digital health with the creation of DKV Digital Health InnoLab in Barcelona. The InnoLab is an institution to contribute to the improvement of the healthcare system sustainability and the promotion of smart, positive health. This is a concept about a person-centric approach, promoting especially preventive, personalized, proactive medicine using technological resources. So unfortunately, DKV cannot join today in person, but Elena Torrente, Digital Health Development Deputy Director, has recorded a video that we can all hear in a minute. And we are really happy to that DKV has joined the Eit Health community because it really enlarged our value chain with the insights of a private insurance provider and also a private payer. So let's all look at the video from DKV.
I think we do not have sound on the video.
Of collaboration with partners around Europe. Why we have joined Eit Health? Well, we have joined this amazing network because we are committed to innovation. We think that the best way to really address the new challenges that we have to transform and to improve healthcare systems is through innovation. This is why DKV has recently opened an innovation laboratory on digital health that is based in Barcelona Health Hub, where we have placed our living lab to promote open innovation and to promote research on innovative solutions, digital health solutions, and the effectiveness of all these solutions. So we have a clear approach on how all digital health and innovation can really help transform healthcare through our new innovation lab. We think that joining Eit Health will help us, as I said, collaborating with partners around Europe to really help transform healthcare. And our approach is based on prevention, health prevention. We still spend a lot of a small amount of our budgets, healthcare budget, in prevention, and we think that this needs to change. And digital health tools offer us a lot of opportunities to really leverage all these potentials to keep healthy, to keep people healthy, to try use all these technologies to help people stay healthier during more time during their lives. So for this, we need a new way of looking, new products and new solutions for healthcare. And it is not only about technology, but it's about cultures, structures, and new mindsets. This is why we think this network, this community, the Eit Health community, is the best place to approach it, to approach new ways of multidisciplinary approach from patients and citizens, from clinicians, healthcare management, research, academia, industry, etc., to really join hands to do this, to advance in innovation, and we are, as I said, excited and looking really forward to work with all of you. Thank you, and really happy to be part of this community. Bye bye.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Christina. Also, thanks to Elena for sharing the thoughts and views here. Needless to say, extremely important to have DKV involved as a payer, also with pan-European scope, as you also introduced, Christina. I think it's wonderful, and we need the payers involved. We want to deliver and implement innovation, so it's absolutely critical to have them on board and with us. And needless to say, the focus on prevention is absolutely paramount. So wonderful. Now from Spain we go to our InnoStars, our InnoStars network. Balázs Fürjes is our managing director there, based in Budapest. So we are going a little bit north and we're going a little bit east now. It's really great that we have many new partners now coming forward from the InnoStars regions. Our role within InnoStars is to support health innovation ecosystems to expand and to grow. We want to bring new opportunities to these emerging ecosystems. We want to deepen networks. We want to deliver education and training, and really make sure that the InnoStars regions can be connected very well with the rest of Europe. That's a mutual endeavor. And I'm really proud of Balázs. He's doing a wonderful work knitting that vast network closer and closer together. So Balázs, over to you. Let's start now introducing this group of great partners that is coming forward. So Balázs, let's start.
Philip, thank you very much. Let me start with Biocheckup, which is an Italy-based company from Naples. Let's start with the sunny side. Specialized in teleradiology and quality control services. Its innovations in diagnostic imaging support, clinical decision making. Biocheckup joins the Eit Health community to co-create cutting-edge diagnostic technologies. The outcome will improve citizen health and increase healthcare efficiency and smarter usage. Biocheckup's main strength is the knowledge triangle integration, because it already has fruitful research and development activity and collaborations with national universities and research centers in southern Italy. Today, we welcome Giusy Esposito, a researcher from Biocheckup. Good morning, Giusy.
Good morning to everyone. Thanks for inviting me. It's great to be here today. Thank you.
Giusy, good morning. Also from my side, wonderful to have you. I envy you for being in Naples. It's a wonderful place. Hope you're well. Giusy, we want to learn a bit more about Biocheckup and your priorities, obviously. Now, in Eit Health, I think one of the big goals is that we want to deliver also innovations to strengthen healthcare systems, right? Regionally, nationally, maybe even, larger scope. And of course, for that, innovation is also one key ingredient, right? So we might deliver technology that makes things more efficient, that drives cost effectiveness, utilize data to do so. So tell us a little bit about Biocheckup, your goals, and how you want to cater to those ambitions.
Thank you, Jan-Philippe, and thank you, Balázs, for your presentation. Yeah, we share with Eit Health the goal of strengthening the healthcare systems. We do this. We contribute in 3 ways. For example, at Biocheckup, we have a huge digital technology power based on a well-structured imaging biobank recognized by BBM Eric. This biobank gives us the ability to perform smart systems. In fact, our artificial intelligence system strengthens the clinician opinions about diagnosis and treatment decision, making patients safer. Furthermore, in our biobank, we have a big data collection. For example, clinical, anamnestic, demographic, and imaging data, which allows us to realize predictive models for the right health management. So the workflow of our company is to receive, for example, imaging data from hospitals or research centers, which need our help in storing data and supporting them to predict outcomes. Thanks to our digital support, on one end, the clinicians are able to better organize data and imaging collection. On the other hand, the researchers can download this data, this imaging data, to implement predictive model, helping the choice of treatment and management of the pathology. In our company, we adopt quality control procedures that allows us the monitoring and evaluation of diagnostic performances, such as radiological and nuclear medicine, and improving the performance diagnosis and the service offered to the patient. Furthermore, with the introduction of telemedicine services, we obtain a secure transfer of data, of medical data and information, a timely remote diagnosis, and a reduction in healthcare costs. So we contribute with these cutting-edge diagnostic services to improve the patient quality of life and support the workload of clinicians. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and for this introduction and telling us a bit about your work. Very exciting. I'm sure you'll find many partners that will be excited to work with you. And I hope very much that travel will soon be possible again, and we can hopefully meet in Naples. That's great. So, thank you so much. I'm going back to Balázs. Balázs, help us with the introduction of the next partner who will be joining us from your network.
Thank you very much. You all know the large research networks from Germany, for example. They are well known, but now let me introduce you Lucashivitz Research Network, which is based in Poland, and it is Europe's 3rd largest research network with several hundred world-class laboratories in 12 cities across Poland. Together, the network stands for 32 research institutes building game-changing solutions. The Lucashivitz Research Network joined the Eit Health community as they spotted a lot of commonalities between the goals of Eit Health and their own. Today, we welcome Piotr Zian, Life Science and Biotechnology Center Director from Lucashivitz Research Network. Good morning, Piotr.
Good morning, and thank you for the invitation. Great to be here with you.
Hey, Piotr, good morning also from my side. Fantastic to have you, and great that you're joining us from Poland. That's wonderful. Piotr, I want to take a little bit of a bird's eye view with you, because you are covering so many disciplines. As Balázs said, it's a large network that you are bringing into Eit Health. So, if we think about ultimately how we can bring value to patients as really the guiding principle that should be driving our innovation activity, right? I think we very quickly realized that the outcomes that really matter to patients is what should be guiding us, what we should understand very well. We should also measure that very well, and it should help us also to utilize the resources efficiently when we are developing and also selecting the right innovations. So tell us a little bit around your priority areas that you would like to advance into Eit Health, but maybe also how you look at healthcare delivery, what missions kind of guide you to see how the innovations that you might be bringing forward can really bring value to patients.
Yes. So thank you for that. And so Eit Health is actually very close to mission of the Eit Health is very close to the mission of the Port Lucashivitz, because we are the institute which is close to the industry and to the scientists. So we are a part of the big network. Yes, so we have the very nice access to many different institutions. So this is our welcome present for you to bring network to network. And yes, so we as a life science and biotechnology center would like to bring the added value to the patients. Yeah, so means to I don't know, so increase the health, and make their lives easier and bring them a new technologies. So right now we are building our strengths. So we have the strengths, for example, in the cancer, where we have a very nice biobank, and where we develop also, you know, some technologies connected to the bioinformatics and artificial intelligence, applied artificial intelligence to stratify the patients and to bring the so-called theranostic solutions. So we are also close to the neurobiology sciences, and where we are, for example, doing some research on a depression, drug resistance depression. This is something which is very so big hot topic right now, and probably after the COVID situation will be even hotter. So unfortunately, and so we also do some research in the infectious diseases. So in all of those situations, we would like to be very close to the industry. So to collaborate with startups, to collaborate with the bigger ones, and serve them our research as a researchers, but also, for example, some space to rent and to do the combined research. So this is our missions, and I'm really excited to be a part of the Eit Health family, because, as I said, your mission is very close to our mission. So I think this is gonna be a nice match. Thank you.
But thank you so much, and welcome to the family. Great to have you. Thanks for this introduction. And well, we're looking forward to working with you. We'll move back to Balázs now to introduce your next partner to us. Balázs, please.
Okay, thank you very much. So now we are going to the other sunny part of InnoStar. So we are visiting Portugal. So we have two new partners from Portugal, which is the Patient Innovation Partner and the Universidade Nova Lisboa. Both institutions will be presented by Helena Canhão today, but let me just summarize the main pitch. Patient Innovation, first, is a non-profit, international, multilingual, free venue for patients and caregivers of any disease to share their innovations. It is about empowering and leveraging the deep and unique insights of patients themselves and using their knowledge to develop solutions for them by them. And I think it is very important aspect for Eit Health, because we would like to involve the patients. Having already worked with Eit Health, Patient Innovation joins the community as a partner to build on the foundations and further champion the development of innovation that truly has patients at the center. The university, Nova de Lisboa, is a young European university that has a strong international profile and a broad portfolio of courses and programs attended by about 20,000 students. Nova is listed in the most prestigious international rankings of newly established universities. For instance, Nova is listed in the top 10 among European universities founded less than 20 years ago. So today we welcome Helena, who is representing both organizations. Good morning, Helena.
Hello, good morning. It's great to be here with you. Thank you so much.
Good morning. Indeed, fantastic to have you. And welcome to the network. Although I say welcome, I think your work around patient innovation, of course, is well known, and we have collaborated in the past and also seen your great results. So let's say it's welcome back. Yeah. What I think would be really wonderful if you could share with us here is what you see as the key, maybe few success factors here to make patient-centric innovation really work, because I think it's a wonderful aim. We all agree to that patients should be right front and center to the innovation process. How do you do it? How do you actually how do you make it happen?
Yeah, thank you, Jan-Philippe. In fact, with the two institutions, we can do that because, and as Balak said, I'm representing here today two institutions, and Nova University includes Nova Medical School, National School of Public Health, also a School of Engineer, a Nova Business School, and we work with 12 associated teaching hospitals where we can test innovations and do clinical studies. So with the university, we can involve patients because we are treating the patients, we are monitoring the patients, and they can participate in clinical studies, and we also try to improve the education of the patients. In the other end, with patient innovation puts the patient in the center, as you said, because we are helping them to develop, test, and commercialize their innovations. What we think about the innovations that are developed by the patients and the caregivers, as those innovations reflect actual needs and not only what scientists or companies consider that can be a good idea, a good product, or an unmet need. Because it starts with the patient and the need that the patient already have. Also for testing, for instance, usability, if the technology is easy to use or not, is really important to ask citizens and to work with patients for that. So not only co-creation, but also give the voice and the lead to the patients. We think that is crucial to improve care and bring value in the future.
Helena, thank you so much. Excited to work also with you and to learn more and to explore what you can deliver. I'm sure we'll see you in many activities. Wonderful.
Thank you.
Balázs, let us know.
Yes.
Who else is
we are going back to
today?
Poland again, and I can reassure everybody that the partnership in Poland is really booming. They found this internal dynamics that is creating very good awareness in Poland, and we will create a wonderful network there. So the next partner that is from Poland is Pharma. Pharma is a leading player on the Polish pharmaceutical market and one of the major drug manufacturers in the region of Central and Eastern Europe, Central Asia, and the Caucasus. Based on a broad portfolio, approximately 750 products, Pharma supports patients in the therapy and prevention of the most common diseases. They join Eit Health as part of their mission to serve the unmet needs of patients by working together with other innovators across Europe. We are pleased to have Monika Lamparska-Prisbis, Business Science Cooperation Manager, joining us from Pharma today. Good morning, Monika.
Good morning, everyone. I'm very happy to be here and to be a part of such a great, innovative organization, and has the possibility to cooperate with such a great partners.
Monica, welcome. Fantastic. Great to have you. Thank you for being here with us. And actually allow me to take a bit of again, really broad perspective and engage with you in the dialogue around that. So if we, as we I think already reflected on in some of the statements today, there's of course a big question on how we are making our healthcare systems also more sustainable and resilient, right? And I think the COVID-19 crisis will accentuate that, will put even more pressure also on our systems. And I think healthcare systems also need good innovation, the right innovation to address those challenges. Now you're a large player, you're a big company. You will join our network to innovate with us. What are your perspectives? How do you think you will be contributing in the various collaborations also with that challenge in mind, right? So how do we make our healthcare systems here fit for future?
Yes, I agree with you that the COVID totally changed our perspective and give us more challenges and more problems to find out a solution. First of all, I think that we should cooperate together, and the pandemic shows us that the cooperation, the networking is a very important part of our future, especially in the healthcare system. So I think the key solution will be the better networking, the looking for the innovative solution, not only in the therapeutic areas, but whole type of digital solution, which are very useful, not only for current management of healthcare system, but also for prevention, for better diagnostic, and also for better compliance. We observe as a pharma company that here, not only in Poland, but in Europe, we got a big problem with the compliance, with the adherence of the therapy, which lack of good compliance result in increase of diseases in our population. In Europe, we got a problem with cardiovascular diseases, and the pandemic shows that the problem will increase in next few years. We got a problem not now, but within next few years, with the increasing number of patients with different diseases. So we are very focused on looking for the partnership in digital solution, the whole solutions which will support healthcare development. We are open for collaboration in the area of real-world data, and we are very happy to participate in the projects which will help us to increase the drug development, looking for the safety and efficiency. I think it's the most important issues in the healthcare system, to feel free the collected data, to improve the healthcare and to prepare the solutions which will be more patient-centered.
Okay, super. Thank you so much, Monica, for joining us.
Thank you.
I'm excited to working with you. And I'm moving back to you, Balázs. I think we will stay in Poland, right? To see who else is joining us from this exciting region.
Yes, and it is Medical University Dansk, which is the largest medical academic institution in the northern Poland, educating more than 5,000 students across 4 faculties. They provide postgraduate education in medical professions, conducting scientific research in the field of biomedical, pharmaceutical, epidemiological, promotion of health and clinical sciences, as well as implementing and promoting new medical technologies used in diagnostics and therapy. The university joins Eit Health community to drive education as the foundation of innovation, as well as conduct international cutting-edge research. And I have to say that the Medical University of Dansk is a real success story. Similar to the Medical University of Łódź, that is rising continuously on the Polish research and innovation ranking due to our collaboration or participation in Eit Health. The Medical University of Dansk was a RIS partner for years. So we already have a very good working collaboration. We know each other, and the university is the first that is stepping into the partnership from a RIS region, and we are very happy for this because it shows that this Eit Health ecosystem is working. We are pleased to have Katarzyna Waligora-Borek from the university, and Katarzyna, it's over to you.
Good morning, Jan-Philippe, Balázs, thank you for the introduction. As you said, we already have been cooperating for 3 years as a hub before.
Katarzyna, welcome to you. And I think for all our, let's say, broader audience, we probably need to say that Eit Health has indeed a regional, as we call it, a regional innovation scheme and outreach scheme, where we involve and partners from many regions to start working with us. And I think, as Balázs said, you've done wonderful work, and now we want to build on that, intensify that. I'm really happy that you're joining us as partner now fully. I think that's great. And Katarzyna, if you allow, I would actually like to draw the focus on education, and think there is with all the change, the rapid change in technology that is advancing, and that we can capitalize on, of course, in health. There's such a dramatic need in upskilling, reskilling health professionals, but of course also to educate the future leaders in healthcare, the doctors. So tell us maybe a little bit about your ambitions in education and delivering skills and training. So what thoughts are driving you here? What kind of collaborations are you looking for? Yeah, talk to us about skilling, delivering the skills for the future.
Yes, thank you, Jan-Philippe, for this comment. It is a really important topic. For sure, the education needs to be continuously moderated in line with the dynamic and invade sector healthcare. We must keep pace with innovation, and it requires much stronger collaboration between healthcare organization and the academia. Education for sure must be continuous by nature, but not approach in silos. In the Medical University of Gdańsk, the impact is focused on the dissemination of new methods and concepts of teaching, including e-learning and problematic, interdisciplinary and practical teaching. It is also important to increase the entrepreneurial knowledge to stronger the collaboration between the healthcare organization and the academia. To develop education, it is crucial for the universities to also focus on the research side and unique research units. And in the Medical University of Gdańsk is focused on 3 priority research areas, which includes oncology, cardiology, and cardiovascular medicine, as well as biochemistry, genetics, and molecular biology. It is also important to indicate that in Medical University of Gdańsk are placed also the unique units like Early Phase Research Center, and the aim of the center is to conduct scientific research evaluating safety and efficiency of modern therapies in all therapeutic groups. There's also a Translational Medicine Center, which is focused on implementation of innovative interdisciplinary project focused on personalized medicine. This center is located in the University Clinical Center compound in the Vicinity of Modern Clinical Hospital, the Center for Invasive Medicine, and the Center of Non-Invasive Medicine. All of those units cooperate among the topics of education, research, and healthcare. Those activities are the base to increase the cooperation channels for university And Eit Health provides the framework to bring all of the right people together.
Thank you. Thanks for this great introduction. Excited to work with you. I'm sure there will be many partners in the network that are keen to get to know you if they don't know the university thus far. And I think it will be a great story. Thank you very much for joining us today, and welcome to the family. Fantastic.
Thank you. We are also very excited about this.
Thank you. Okay, Balázs, now we leave the InnoStars. Thank you so much. And we move to France. And I'm glad to welcome Jean-Marc Bourrez, who's the Managing Director of our regional hub in France. Jean-Marc, welcome. And please introduce the new partners from France to us. Here, over to you.
Thank you so much, Jan-Philippe. Yes, indeed, I'm really pleased today to welcome 4 new partners that are expanding our collocation center to outreach our regional innovation hub ecosystem. And for sure, that will complete the value chain of our Eit Health Network plus community. And for sure as well, by creating synergies with the other partners in Europe. So maybe let's start with Korian. So Korian is a France-based company with a strong European footprint, providing care services for elderly people and frailty people as well across Europe. Korian aims to further research and its application in the field of healthy aging, focusing on leveraging the potential of digital technologies to improve well-being and deploying telemedicine services within their own organizations. They decided to join the Eit Health community to join forces with like-minded organizations to further their ability to realize their mission. Well, so today I'm pleased to have Eckhard von Malsen, Vice President European Affairs, joining us from Korian today. Good morning, Eckhard.
Thank you very much. Good morning to everybody.
Good morning, Eckhard, and thank you, Jean-Marc, for the good introduction. Welcome, Eckhard von Malsen. Fantastic to have you here. And thanks for being available to also introduce Korian to us. Just a few thoughts and remarks maybe to kick it off. I think, of course, healthy aging and supporting healthy aging is a cornerstone of Eit Health's mission and activity. We have a massively aging population. This also comes with a number of challenges on how we stay free or at least manage disease as we age. How do we continue to live as independently as possible? How do we remain active in society? I'm sure these are all questions that are right front and center of your work. I assume that also probably combating and managing the enormous challenges now during this pandemic are probably occupying you and might also require maybe new approaches and solutions. So, Eka, I just would like to invite you to comment a bit on your work and how you are maybe active in those fields that we have scratched here. So I invite you to give us a bit of introduction.
Sure, with pleasure. Thank you, Jan-Philippe. Just to present shortly, we are present in 6 countries, 6 European countries. We have over 900 nursing homes and clinics, and we employ some 57,000 people. And of course, our patients, our 470,000 patients, are in the heart of our attention. What we call is the positive care. So we permanently strive to bring anything from bettering their well-being through innovation to fight also things like Corona. So why we come to you guys and join Eit Health, because my wish is to improve the innovation ecosystem in which we are living. Of course, you may imagine in each country we have our networks and we're testing every day new solutions that are in the communication field, that are in fall detection, robotics play a huge role in the future, particularly if you look at shortage of healthcare staff. Jan-Philipp, you are aware of the discussion in Germany. But we also look at the well-being of our patients. As I said, that's our main goal. And what we want to do with EIT Health is to sort of Europeanize also more and more our projects. So for example, we find a good solution in one country and we want to bring it and deploy it to other countries. So that's what we're aiming at together with new partners. We have doctors who do research and we are interested in any new solution and new idea that may come through thanks to the network. Thank you.
Thank you, Eka. That's really exciting. And I think it's great that you are bringing already a pan-European and international network to us with so many dedicated people working in there. And I think, yeah, we'll do our best also to help you connect into the community under Jean-Marc's leadership. Jean-Marc, back to you. Who else is joining us from France?
Yeah, so when it comes to the market access and a regulatory pathway, it was really important to have within our community a dedicated partner in charge of such a really important matter. So I'm pleased to welcome Product Life Group, which is a leader in regulatory and pharmacovigilance outsourcing consulting services to the global life sciences industry. This company is headquartered in Paris, and they have a global presence with offices across Europe, in the Middle East, Asia, Africa as well, and North and Latin America. So Product Life joins EIT Health with the goal of offering their expertise on crucial matters such as regulations to the community, as well as with the goal of working to improve processes in this area, and particularly into the related digitalizations of digital medical devices as well, and to enhance and improve the market access of such innovative solutions. So today we are pleased to welcome Jerome Coupé, Quality and Compliance and Innovation Shared Services Director, joining us from Product Life today. Good morning, Jerome.
Good morning. Thank you for the introduction.
Jerome, good morning. Also from my side, wonderful to have you. We're excited to bring you on board with such a, I think, unique and very much needed expertise. And I think, I mean, you will know better than anybody else. Maybe this goal is that bringing new innovations to market in Europe is it's a daunting task. Probably, especially maybe being potentially a smaller business, also then targeting maybe several European markets. So I think your expertise on how we can achieve that better, how we can achieve that faster together with our partners is so much needed. So maybe share with us a little bit on how you are how you're approaching this challenge, what kind of support you can deliver, but maybe also what kind of collaboration you're looking for.
Thank you, Jan-Philipp. So good morning, everyone. So indeed, Product Life is a service providing company, which is mainly active in Europe, but as well said by Jean-Marc, we have a global footprint. So we are also active in several locations in the world. And we are very, very happy to join the community of EIT Health because our DNA is really to assist companies. So we are very used to assist large pharmaceutical companies. And we have the ambition also to assist smaller groups, startups, and especially we want to be involved in innovation projects for medical devices, digital applications, software as medical devices, and also in vitro diagnostics, because we know this is really a growing market, I would say, and there is a lot of things to do in this area. And so as well said by Jean-Marc, thank you, Jean-Marc, for the introduction. We are very active and we have expertise in regulatory affairs, but also in quality. and we can offer a broad range of services. So through the development stages to the registration of a product into the market, and also of the life cycle management, also with market access.
Thank you so much, and again, warm welcome. I think your expertise and knowledge that will be very much needed and welcomed. Thank you so much, and looking forward to working with you. Jean-Marc, let's hear who else will be joining us from France today.
Thank you, Jan-Philippe. When it comes to the current situation related to the pandemic crisis we are going through, so it was a pity actually to not have a dedicated partner from academia which is specialized in this field. So I'm really proud to welcome the Institut Pasteur, which is an international research organization based in France. It's a private non-profit foundation. Its mission is to advance science, medicine and public health for the benefit of people and populations. They are not obviously only focused on the infectious disease, as you can imagine, but their core mission aligns very closely with the Eit Health mission and vision, covering the advancement of human health through research and innovation, contributing to the strengthening of the healthcare systems and contributing to the promotion of healthy living and active aging as well. So today we are pleased to have Nadia Khalef, Head of Public-Private Partnerships, joining us from the Institut Pasteur. Good morning, Nadia.
Thanks very much.
Nadia.
Very happy to see so many.
Good morning, Nadia. Also from my side. Oh, sorry. Good morning, Nadia. Also from my side, I'm sorry. There was a bit of a crack in the line. Very good to have you. Welcome. It's an honor to have Institut Pasteur join us. There's so many things, as Jean-Marc already said, such a broad focus that you do have. I think your expertise in the area of infectious diseases is such a great addition to our network. And I would just like to invite you, because of course also topical, maybe you can just share also some aspects. I know there are a lot, but maybe some aspects on your work related to COVID-19 with us. But I believe also looming threats like antimicrobial resistance that I think probably will need to get higher on the agenda again when we think about pandemic preparedness. So why don't you share some of your thoughts and priorities with us this morning? Thank you and welcome.
Yeah, thank you, Jan-Philippe. What I'll do mostly is indeed share with you the fact that Institut Pasteur is currently implementing a strategic plan that relates mostly to societal challenges also identified by EU and the Eit Health. So, of course, we are very well known for infectious disease, and we strongly supporting several scientific priorities that include emerging infectious disease, but also, as you said, antimicrobial resistance. But also these scientific priorities are related to brain connectivity and neurodegenerative disease, cancer, vaccinology, and artificial intelligence. When it comes to COVID, we have hundreds of people working around the following thematics. You may guess that we're doing fundamental research to better understand the virus and its pathogenesis, but we're also working on therapeutic research, development of test tools, and the virus, but also more details. And you can all see that it's just dedicated to COVID. Also to tell you that beside science as such, we are also very dedicated to support open access, promote diversity and gender equity. This is part of the strategic plan, but also sharing our knowledge and scientific culture through teaching and training worldwide. And this also includes MOOCs, as well as through outreach for the general public, promoting therefore a better dialogue with the society. In conclusion, we believe that all this will contribute to advanced scientific knowledge for the benefit of human health, including healthy living and active aging, as well as to strengthen the healthcare system. This will not only happen in Europe, but also worldwide, hopefully, thanks to the interaction with and the activities of the Pasteur International Network, which spreads through 5 continents and 26 countries, territories. I'm therefore looking forward to partnering with you and supporting the partners with my scientist colleagues, and thank you for that.
Thank you so much, Nadia, for sharing this morning. And again, welcome to the EIT Health family. I think the strong research that's being done at Institut Pasteur will be an important foundation and contribution of so much innovation that we can drive together. So thank you very much for joining us. I'll hand back to you, Jean-Marc. I think you have one more partner from France to introduce to us, right?
Thank you, Jan-Philippe. Yes. So when it comes to the well-balanced different type of partners we are welcoming today, we are really satisfied and pleased to welcome industry as well, with a mid-cap company with 2,000 collaborators and around 250 million euro in turnover. So Alcen Group is a group of 22 operational subsidiaries, each focused on one technology, ranging from security to healthcare. And Alcen's ambition is to establish an ongoing policy of innovation. To achieve this, the company is developing a particularly extensive in-house technology base. So Alcen's activities are organized around the 3 pillars: proprietary products, high-level subcontracting services, and associated services as well. So this morning, I'm really pleased to welcome Alexandra. Good morning, Alexandra.
Good morning, and thank you for having us. It's really a pleasure to join the Eit Health.
Alexandra, good morning also from my side. Wonderful to have you here, and I'm happy that you're ready to introduce a bit of your work and priorities really briefly to us. Now, I mean, there's absolutely no doubt that really cutting-edge solutions, cutting-edge technology are needed to develop or be there as a foundation of also new products and services that we want, right, to transform healthcare. Now, tell us a little bit maybe about some of these the priorities and the breakthrough innovations that you're following, but maybe also like what's your view on collaboration? I could really imagine that, of course, now you also may need a lot of collaboration partners to get your cutting edge technology actually into application so that it can have positive impact. So tell us a little bit about your priorities, your work, your view on collaboration.
Sure. Thank you very much for these very relevant questions. So first, maybe to answer your question, let me tell you who we are. We are engineers, and we're pretty proud of that. And we are engineers committed to meaningful innovations. So it means that we are really going to focus on our technologies. And as Jean-Marc said, we have 20 to 30 subsidiaries, and each and every one of them has a very specific and cutting-edge technology, and we base all our work on these technologies to promote our innovations, and that's really what we do. And we do that for subcontracting, for example, industrialization, that kind of things, and we also do like our own products and our own project. But as you have said, we do need collaborations because we are engineers and there are a lot of things that we can do. But of course, we can't take our projects to the end by ourselves. So we really had, it's really in our DNA to collaborate with researchers. We've done that on our own for more than 20 years now. But as we have great ambitions for healthcare, because meaningful innovation, healthcare kind of go together. That was really our main reason for joining the ITF, to have the opportunity to meet all sorts of partners to continue our work in innovation.
Great. We're excited to work with you and with your team of engineers. That's fantastic. Thank you so much, Alexandra. And I think that concludes our introduction of new partners from France. Thank you very much, Jean-Marc, also for guiding us through. Fantastic. And now I would like to introduce Christina Petrus. Christina leads our regional innovation hub in Ireland and also the UK. And Christina Petrus is the managing director. She's joining us from Ireland today. And Christina, I would like to hand over to you to introduce the partner that you're bringing to the network today. Christina, hello.
Hi, Anne-Philippe. Thanks very much for that kind introduction. So our new partner today is Bluemetrics. So Bluemetrics is a full-service data company. They have 18 years experience, and they have worked with many blue-chip stakeholders across multiple markets. Over the last year, they have worked both with the NHS and the HSE in using they have a unique capability in terms of building data lakes that allows, the platform that allows medical information and healthcare data to be connected at the patient bedside. So it's quite a unique capability they have in this. The automated data processing platform offers companies a chance to control data, anything from operations to governance, analytics and reporting. So they're joining as their organizational goals align very well with enabling a strengthening of healthcare through data. And this unique partner specializing in data in the healthcare setting, I would like to introduce you to Sean from Bluemetrics to give you an introduction.
Good afternoon, everybody. Great to be here. We are, thank you, Christina. As Christina said, we are Bluemetrics, a big data software company based in Cork in Ireland. We also have offices in Spain and Japan. We have significant experience in big data, having implemented over 350 big data projects across Europe with big international companies, for example, Daimler, HSBC, Tesco, and others. More recently, we have developed a software tool, which we have named BDM, which automates and streamlines the creation and operation of data lakes, which can both significantly reduce the setup time for big data lakes, but also a tool that can allow access, easy access to, for example, researchers to the data. As Christine mentioned, we have significant experience in the healthcare space, having worked with HSE and more particularly with NHS Imperial College in the UK, which is the largest NHS trust in the UK. With them, we have set up their data lake for them through our software with patient data that has over 2.5 million patient data on them, on the system, on the data lake, and now with over 50 researchers having access to the data. The unique part of what we offer within the healthcare system allows people to track access to the data, but also allows the anonymization of the data while us as the service provider not ever seeing or having access to that data as well. So it gives full clarity and comfort to the owners of the data. We're excited on this opportunity to join EIT Health, as our organization goals align well with those of EIT Health and their partners, including the enabling and strengthening of healthcare systems through data. So we're excited for the opportunity to join EIT Healthcare.
Wonderful, Sean, welcome. And thank you so much for a concise and rich introduction to what Bluemetrics is doing. It's great. Welcome to the family. We're excited about it. I think we, if we say that probably people and great talent and then technologies are key, then I guess data and access to it and unlocking its secret, that's probably the third component that we really need to make innovation thrive. So we are happy to have you. just to say, I think there's a lot happening, of course, in Europe, also at European level, around the emergence of potentially European health data space and all those conversations around it. That's something where EIT Health wants to contribute, also on how we can actually, what's needed to make that useful for innovators, for patients alike, for healthcare systems. So you're very welcome to this, and I hope you'll be part of many conversations and projects. It's great.
Thank you, Jan-Philippe. We're excited to be here.
Wonderful. Great. Christina, thank you also so much for introducing Bluemetrics today. We then are moving now to Austria. And I'm really excited that Irene Fialka is here with us today. Irene is leading INITS as a key incubator who's joining us now from Vienna. And actually, initially, we thought we could only be showing a video, but Irene Fialka is with us here now live in the stream, which is absolutely fantastic. So Irene, I would like to hand over to you to tell us a little bit what you are doing to support great healthcare entrepreneurs. You have built already in its wonderful companies, and we're proud to have you. And I think you will make wonderful additions to the EIT Health Network. So please, Irene, share something from INITS with us today.
Thank you very much. And sorry for the short notice. We're having a board meeting in parallel, so I was not sure whether I could hop in and join you in this today. Thanks for inviting me, and thanks for taking me up into this amazing community. INITS is the high-tech incubator of the city of Vienna. We serve all the universities here in Vienna with incubation and acceleration services and tech transfer services. INITS was incorporated in 2002 already, so we've had more than 18 years track record of supporting startups that are scalable, that are research and development intense. And we are not only doing healthcare, but we also have others. Of course, here we are, because we do have a long track record of successful healthcare startups. Some of them are known to you that have been in EIT Health acceleration programs already. Austria, and in particular Vienna, is very strong and has an amazing talent pool. If it comes to med tech, healthcare, life sciences, is one of the 17 really identified healthcare life sciences clusters in Europe. And so we are really happy to be with you. INITS itself has, for instance, been the cradle, let's put it like that, of successful startups like MySugar. Medicos AI might be known by you, by others, but also biotech companies like Marinomed, which is the first company of our portfolio that went IPO. They went into the Austrian, the stock market here in Vienna 2 years ago. So this is our portfolio. In 2018, we launched an acceleration program, Health Hub Vienna, together with corporate partners and insurance company like Unica, who also joined EIT Health. And there we really, the mission is to drive change in healthcare. And I think this is the reason why we're so happy to be with you and to partner up with even more strong partners across Europe.
Thank you so much, Irene. It's indeed wonderful to have you. And as you already mentioned, I think you're one piece of the puzzle of a strong network of Austrian partners that has joined EIT Health, and we hope to make that hub much stronger and a key piece in our setup. There are companies like Kapsch, like Wild, like the AIT is there, Boehringer Ingelheim is there, Unica is there, and of course INITS. So wonderful to have you here. Thank you very much for making it possible, and now for having you.
And Wild, also a medtech company, which is very strong if it comes to visual electronics.
Indeed.
In healthcare.
Indeed. Super. Rene, thank you so much. That now concludes our introduction of the 14 partners that have recently joined Eit Health. If you are interested in finding out more about them, of course, you can also visit our website. You'll find all of them there. We'll also show now the social media and Twitter handles of the partners that maintain those, so that you can also get in touch and follow them. Of course, feel free to send us an email if you need more direct connection and an introduction. The managing directors that have also been introduced here of our regional hubs are, of course, the ones that will always build the necessary bridges. We're really proud having you all involved now. Welcome again to the 14. Welcome to the family. If you have been watching this today and you are also interested in joining Eit Health, never hesitate to approach us. We are an open network that is looking for partners that share our vision, that share our objectives, that want to contribute to support healthy living, active aging in Europe, and deliver that through great innovation. So that concludes our stream here for today. Thanks to everyone who has been contributing. Also, thanks to the team making this happen from a technological side. No, that's always challenging, and you're very, very great in the back end here, helping us all to make this work. Thank you very much. Thanks to all over Europe, and have a wonderful day. Thank you.